Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a Q&A, which I'm so excited about. I'm so pumped for this. I've been thinking about it for a while and just kind of not doing it. And I was a bit nervous to post on my Instagram, hey, ask me questions. But I was just getting so many questions in my DMs, so I thought, let's just knock it out of the ballpark with the video. I was worried there was going to be 4 questions there and then I'd have to go into essay lengths about these 4 questions. But luckily you guys were so super supportive and loving and kind and gave me so many questions that I don't even think I'll be able to answer near all of them. But there was definitely a common theme with the questions, a lot of repeats. So I'll answer all those and then see how I'm tracking for time and answer a few more if I can. Bit of a forewarning, I do babble a little bit and can easily go off on tangents. But that just makes it more fun, doesn't it? So yeah, that's just keep in mind, I'm a bit of a babbler. I'm also having a tea while I speak to you. I nearly finished it, but it's a dandelion tea, my favourite. And I'm having it in a cup that says, all you need is love and a cat. Really touches the soul, that one. Let's get into these questions. I'm so excited. Okay, let me get on my Instagram. Where are you from? I'm from Australia, Victoria, Australia. Do you track macros, calories? No, never have. It's just not something that would fit in my lifestyle, and I just can't imagine putting stuff into my phone all day. I just kind of eat. I just listen to my body. When I'm hungry, I'll eat. Whatever I'm craving, I'll eat. I just kind of listen to my body. Not to say that tracking calories might not be right for you. I know a lot of bodybuilders do it to reach their desired physique. But yeah, it's just not something I can imagine incorporating into my lifestyle. Have you ever thought of going on Love Island? You're so stunning. No, I've never thought of going on Love Island. That's so funny. I just don't think I'd be really that great on Love Island. I feel like it'd be so awkward. I mean, I can speak a lot, but I don't know, I just feel like it'd be so awkward, the guys on there, and wearing a bikini all day. I guess you'd get used to it and everyone else is, so it wouldn't be so bad, but oh my god, no, I just never have, that thought hasn't crossed my mind. What is your job, or are you studying? I got a lot of questions like this. I got some people asking how I got into modelling, and yeah, if I'm studying, so I'll just kind of give you the rundown. I got into modelling, I did bits and bobs in high school, from when I was 16. I didn't take it seriously though. It was mostly just photo shoots, unpaid kind of stuff for fun. And then I was with a small agency as well when I was younger, but again, not really any paid work from that, more just for fun. And then after the first lockdown that we had here in Victoria, I knew I wanted a job where I could go meet new people and go out and experience new things and just do cool stuff. And I've always loved entertainment industry, so I knew I wanted something in that realm. And my mum was join another agency, just really go for it. So I joined a bigger agency, and then yeah, it just kind of took off from there. And I love it. It's so much fun. The people are so beautiful and sweet, and I've had great experiences, great memories, some really fun shoots. And yeah, I love it. I get excited for every job because it's always different. You never know what to expect. And then am I studying? Yes, I'm studying naturopathy online, just part-time, which will take me 8 years total, but I'm in no rush to get a degree, so it's okay. I just kind of want it as a backing, and I know that it ties in really well with my food and stuff, and it'd just be so cool to be able to write books or do posts from the perspective of a naturopath, as well as with my food stuff. Yeah. And if you don't know what naturopathy is, it's natural medicine. So an alternative healthcare. So it's a lot about stimulating your body to heal itself, and it's really holistic, so addressing all the causes of illness. So your relationships, your mental health, your physical health, your lifestyle, diet, environmental factors, just a range, and then why you might have a condition or disease, and then kind of just addressing all of them to treat your condition, rather than just something basic like prescribing a drug to treat the illness rather than address the cause. How did you decide to become vegan? So in 2016, Mum and I stopped eating refined sugars. It was around that time where that big I Quit Sugar movement was like, you know, in everyone's face, by Sarah Wilson, I think it is. And we were like, yeah, let's do it, because we were feeling quite fatigued at the time, just not sleeping well. I had pretty bad allergies when I was a kid, and I still had some then. So we quit sugar, and it literally helped everything. Everything was improved so much more. But I did notice after things like eggs and like milk, I was really, like dairy, I would get quite mucousy, and eggs, I would feel really fatigued and tired after eating them, and I thought, that's kind of weird. But like I can deal with it. And then a girl in my high school at the time actually went vegan, and I remember her trying to tell me stuff, but I was always like, nah, like you won't get enough protein, calcium, iron, blah blah blah. I was just like, out of mind, out of sight, like there's no way. And then the documentary What the Health came on Netflix, and I was like, oh, what is that? Like, that seems interesting. And then I read the little synopsis, and I was like, nah, I can't do it, I can't, because I just knew in my gut that that was going to change like everything, like my lifestyle and everything. And I guess change can be quite scary when you're approaching it, and I just knew it was going to change everything, so I avoided that. And then I was just bumping into people and tuning into conversations, hearing on the radio, always about this documentary What the Health. Like, it was just popping up everywhere. Like, I was bumping into randoms and then getting on the topic of this documentary, yeah, TV ads, literally it was everywhere. And I was like, okay, universe, I get what you're telling me, watch this documentary. So I watched it during the school holidays. I was year 10 or 11, one of them. And I watched it in school holidays in the daytime. Instantly loved it, instantly connected with it. I've always been kind of health conscious, so yeah, I really loved it. Mum came home that night, made her watch it with me, and then we were like, yep, like we're going vegan. So we didn't have a vegan dinner that night, we had calamari, and we're like, yep, that's the last animal product we're eating. Then we woke up in the morning, completely forgot what we had just like said to ourselves and what we just watched, went to the fridge, got out the eggs, boiled them, boiled them, ate them. I think I took 3 bites, and I was like to Mum, what the hell? Like, we just said we're going vegan and we're now eating eggs. And then like we realized, we're like, oh crap, yeah, you're right. And then I think we watched What the Health again that day, and then that's when we went vegan, never went back. And then so I guess I went vegan for health reasons at the start. But obviously once I was there, I wanted to reaffirm my why and really know why I was doing that. And then I was watching like Cowspiracy, learning about all the animals, like the harm to animals and all the environmental benefits. And then I realized that I probably went vegan just as much for ethical reasons as it was for health reasons. I think as a kid, I was really affected by seeing like cattle drive past in a car, like, I mean the big truck. I would like cry when I saw that drive past, and then I kind of just shunned that out and like disconnected, you know, that, like I just blocked it. So I just tried to just avoid thinking about it. And then now it's probably the main reason I'm still vegan. Obviously I love the diet and I feel so incredible in the lifestyle and everything, but it's one of the main reasons I'm vegan. I love animals, so yeah. I tried to watch like Dominion multiple times and have turned it off after 30 seconds to a minute and started crying. So I just can't handle that stuff. But it was kind of the thing that I did a lot of like written research on, because I still wanted to know everything about it, but I just couldn't really watch it. Like, it just really affects me, and I still remember images from just like little things I watched in the past. So yeah, if you're like me, I'd just suggest reading a lot about the ethical side of it, as I just really can't handle the images. Yeah, like it just makes me sad to think about it now. Anyway, next question. Does it look as good as it tastes? Sorry, I just read that backwards. Does it taste as good as it looks? Yeah, sorry, that's what it says. I'm not sure what you're referring to, but I hope my food tastes as good as it looks. I mean, that's like the ultimate goal. How old are you? Alice? Alice? I'm 21. Woo! Do you live by yourself or with family or roommates? I live with my mum. I've lived with my mum my whole life, and then I live with my 3 children. So my Tonkinese cat, which is one that's meowing, my Chihuahua, and my Sphinx cat, the bald ones. So they're my babies. I've got so many questions on my workouts, what I do to work out. Like, I feel like 30% of these questions are just on workout, so I guess I'll just go into that for you. My workouts change daily. I never do the same workout like the next day. I always change it because I love working out and I never want to get bored of it and I never want to dread it. So I probably work out 4 to 5 times a week and then have 2 to 3 rest days. The workouts I do, yeah, they change. I'm really into running right now. I love running. Like, it's, yeah, I'm just really... Okay, someone is... Be right back. Just gonna have to leave it. They just knocked a whole clothing rack down with all like wet clothes in it, but ooh, oops. Just going to have to leave now. What was I saying? Running. Loving running right now. I also do Pilates. Love Pilates so much. HIIT. I do a lot of HIIT sometimes. Yoga. I love yoga when it's like that time of the month and you can't be bothered moving and you just want to do something that just like stretches your body. So yes, really love yoga. Sometimes I do kickboxing. Sometimes I just do like kettlebell workouts, dumbbell workouts. Yeah, I just do a whole mix so I never get bored, and then it's always fun and I look forward to it. And then someone also asked me if I have any fitness like YouTubers I recommend. If you're looking for HIIT, Caroline Gervin, I've mentioned her in so many videos. She is so good. Like, you really get a sweat on with her. I also like Growing Bananas. Oh my god, is that even it? No, Growing Bananas, that's right. She's really good too. And then if you're looking for like Pilates or yoga, I really like Move with Nicole. She's Australian too, I think. So, ooh, go Aussies. And Boho Beautiful. She's like an angel. Your favourite song? Okay, it's kind of cringy, but like, I don't know. So during lockdowns, whenever I saw this tip from, I can't even remember where I saw it. Oh my god, what is with my animals today? They're supposed to be behaving for you guys. Excuse me. Inca. Just wait a minute. Cool. Okay, so I saw this tip during lockdown and it was like, if you're ever feeling anxious or like upset, find a song that makes you feel good and remember what you're grateful for, like whenever you hear the song, and like, yeah, like it would make it your feel good song practically. So I just searched up on Spotify, feel good song or happy song or something, and then I pressed shuffle play and whatever came up I was like, that's going to be my song. The first song that came up was Dancing in the Moonlight by Top Loader, which I already love the song. It's already such a feel good song. And yeah, when it started playing I was like, that's the song. So my favourite song is Dancing in the Moonlight by Top Loader. Just makes you feel really good. How do you style your hair? I got a lot in my hair actually. I'm really bad at styling hair. Like, I just can't deal with it. So yeah, someone also asked me what I asked the hairdresser. I just asked for a bob and just a fringe chop. I got the fringe before I got the bob, so I've just had that for ages. And then one day he put it in a hair like ponytail and just went, like with my consent. But yeah, so it's just like a blonde bob with a fringe. I do get foils as well, like colour, so I either get 3/4 of a head or a full head depending on like what I need. And then yeah, for styling, I just, however I wake up in the morning is kind of how it is. This morning's not too bad of a hair day. Like, I feel like my fringe is a bit skewy with. Oh, it's not too bad. But yeah, that's my hair. And then I just kind of flick it to the side when it's getting annoying, or I never curl it or straighten it because it just never works for me. And yeah, oh, someone also asked how I do a ponytail. Again, I can't, just whatever, like I just put a hair tie in like that and then kind of pull it down from the side and just flick my fringe around. But yeah. What star sign are you? I'm a December baby, so I'm Sagittarius. We love Sagittarius. 3 favourite movies of all time. Oof. Sorry, my favourite movie of all time, and it's never ever going to change, is The Grinch. Like the one with Jim Carrey in it. I've watched that so many times. When I was a kid, I used to watch it every single day. I feel like there was a period where I watched it every day, and I knew it so well that I'd know the script. So when every character would start speaking, I would just speak along with them because I knew all the words. I wouldn't know all the words now, but I did. And yeah, I just wanted to be Cindy Lou Who so bad. She was like my idol. So The Grinch will always be my favorite movie ever, and then now it's just like really nostalgic. So I still watch it like probably 3 times in a year. Like definitely around Christmas time, I guess, because it's a Christmas movie, and like maybe one other time throughout the year. Yeah, because it's so nostalgic and it's just such a good movie. It's just so good. I actually want to watch it again now. And then 2 others. So my favorite genre is horror. I just thrive off watching a horror movie. I just love it. Like, it's so exhilarating. Horror. When a Stranger Calls. I love When a Stranger Calls. It was like one of my first kind of horror movies I watched, and yeah, I just really love the movie. It's such a good movie. And then my third one, I mean, I love so many horrors that I don't even think I'd be able to say another horror, but I do like comedy as well. Just for a little bit of relief after you've like gone through that intense horror, you need a little bit of comedic relief. And I really like The Proposal, actually, with Sandra Bullock and Ryan Reynolds. Like, I know it's on like TV or whatever all the time, but it's actually a really good movie. I get so many people telling me I look like Natalie Portman and Millie Bobby Brown. I mean, maybe I can say Natalie Portman a little bit when she smiles. Oh, actually, I don't even know. She's vegan, so let's just say, yeah, I do. Millie Bobby Brown, though, I mean, she's so gorgeous, so like, thank you, like, it's a compliment, but I don't know, I can't see it. I just can't see it. Your makeup routine. I got another question somewhere asking what products I use. So my makeup routine's pretty simple. I'm good at one look right now, and I just kind of keep with that look. I alternate if I wear any like foundation or thing on my face. I just change that a lot. But if I'm going to, I use one from Ilia, which is like a vegan brand, obviously. It's so good. It's like a serum, so it's not even like a foundation. It's like a moisturizer serum skin tint. And it's also got SPF in it, which is like handy. And it's actually quite thick, so you only need like 2 drops. Put it on and you're ready to go. So I love that. And then I have some concealer from Kosas, another amazing brand. I love Kosas concealer. I've been using it for years now. It's so good. And then I have a Too Faced bronzer, the chocolate one. I love that. What else? I just use mascara from the supermarket. I just use a gel from Mecca just to like gel my eyebrows up. What else? Mascara, eyebrow. Do I do anything more? Oh, someone asked me about what I use my eyeshadow. That's just the bronzer, the Too Faced one. Once I've like finished like doing whatever with the bronzer, I just like whatever's left on the brush, I'll just put on my eyes. What's your origin? Like Australian. On my mum's side, I think there is like some English and maybe even Scottish. And then my dad's side's American, but I'm not really sure if there's any more history there. Which vegan protein powder do you recommend? So I am an ambassador of Macro, so I'm going to recommend them. Not just because I actually think their protein powders taste incredible. I actually haven't tasted protein powder as good. Like, I haven't. Most of the ones you get are quite chalky and like whatever that means, gluggy and but these ones like dissolve so well and they taste so good, and they don't have that like chalky glugginess that a protein powder has. And they're also better for your gut. If like, I mean, I could tolerate other vegan protein powders, but I know like my mum, for example, is not really great with like pea proteins, whereas Macro have a lot of like almond proteins and peanut proteins and like fava bean proteins, which are like better for your gut if you have kind of sensitive stomachs. And they've also got probiotics in their protein powders, which just makes it that much better. If you want to buy some Macro, I do have a discount code. It's -Chloe E. I'll leave it in the description below. What vitamins do you take? Did I say that? I don't think I've touched that, have I? No, I haven't. So I take B12 like 1 to 2 times a week. I know you can take it daily, but when I was taking it daily and I got a blood test, I get blood tests like yearly just to check how I'm going. It was like way too high, so now I just take it 1 to twice a week. I take a D supplement. I just don't absorb D that well, so yeah, taking a D supplement really helps me, and really helps my skin. If I'm not taking enough D supplement, I'll break out. Yeah, so I always need to take that. And then iron I take just once a month, you know, like when I'm on my, you know, when it's my time of the month, I'll have an iron supplement just to make sure I'm just giving myself enough. But I do eat so much spinach, I really probably don't need it, but you know, it just gives you that burst of energy when you're going through the motions. Is that everything I have? I think I have zinc and magnesium in my pantry, and I probably take those like on the, like off occasion. If I see them, I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll just pop one of those. But yeah, like it's not, I don't have those constantly. I think there's also some flaxseed, like omega-3s in there, but again, I don't really have those because I have like chia seeds and stuff. I think just, if you're going vegan, just be mindful of what your body needs and what you're naturally low in. Get a lot of blood tests. I think I got like 2 or 3 at the start when I first went vegan, just to make sure like I was going okay. Yeah, so I think just be really mindful, listen to your body, get blood tests, see where you're at. Consult if you know any vegan nutritionists or vegan naturopaths. My naturopath is vegan, so consulting with someone like that for support is also really good. Yeah, make sure you're just doing it in a healthy way and a way that's going to make you feel good and that is sustainable. What makes you happy? Oh, that's such a cute question. So many things make me happy. My animals, like, oh, I love my animals, my babies, they make me so happy. My mum, my friends, cooking, eating good food. I'd love to travel more, like even just like traveling, going for a drive makes me happy. So I can imagine traveling overseas would blow my mind. What else? Meeting new people, like doing new things, like new experiences, they're always so exciting, just like making memories. Meditating and like writing my gratitude diary, that always makes me feel good in the morning. Exercising, going for runs. Yeah, so many things make me happy. That is such a cute little question. What is your favourite food and colour? My favourite food is peanut butter and hummus. Oh, so good. And my favourite colour? I feel like a neutral, creamy kind of brown is like my vibe right now. It's like what I'm feeling. Were you vegetarian before you were vegan? No, my diet before I went vegan was, Mum never really raised me eating a lot of meat, so I wasn't a big red meat eater. I did eat a lot of seafood, so a lot of salmon, tuna, like, yeah, any kind of seafood, prawns, stuff like that. Chicken occasionally, even then probably like once a month for chicken. The only thing actually I had red meat in was bolognese. I used to love bolognese when I was a kid. Eggs I ate pretty frequently, and then dairy not a lot. Like I always drank rice milk as a kid. And then just when I got a bit older, I started liking like, you know, vintage cheddar and cheeses and brie and that kind of stuff. But yeah, I wasn't vegetarian before. I just kind of went cold turkey a little, which I don't recommend. I mean, I guess it worked for me, but I think if you're trying to transition going vegan, do it slowly, do it at your own pace, and don't put too much pressure on yourself. What's your sexuality? Straight. I've been vegan for 7 years. It changed my life. Love that. What benefits do you enjoy the most? Obviously the increased vitality and energy. I love that. Skin and hair, so much better since I went vegan. Also, like, I don't know if this is going to sound like a little bit airy-fairy, but I feel so much more spiritually connected and grounded going vegan. I don't know, it's a bit of like an awakening. Like you just feel so much more connected to the earth and yourself even. And the biggest benefit is that I've always loved cooking, but I've never loved cooking more since I've been vegan. I feel like it's just like a whole new experience. Like it's just so much fun. I'm a lot more creative with it. Before I would just have, you know, like fish, veggies and rice. Now I have like so much more exciting food, so it's really allowed me to explore that kind of yeah, it's allowed me to explore and become more creative with what I eat. And also I used to like stress about cooking like meat. I'd stress about undercooking it and then getting like salmonella poisoning. I couldn't poach an egg for the life of me. So it just took that whole stress away from cooking. So I don't have to think about that anymore. And yeah, that's been a crazy cool benefit. Crazy cool. That's new for me. Okay, I'll do a few more. I feel like I've been talking for so long. Sorry guys. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? Hi from South Africa. Hi from Oz, that's so cute. South Africa would be amazing to go to actually. I've heard there's like a lot of vegan options there, so I'd love to go to South Africa. Besides that, I do have family in America, so I'd love to go. I've never met them, so I'd love to go meet them. But I really, really want to go to Europe and so badly want to go to Greece. I'm not even sure why. Well, obviously it's beautiful, but there's just always been something in me that's like Greece, 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 Greece. I think it's, yeah, obviously so beautiful. And I remember one of my friends in primary school went there and she was telling me how there's just cats all on the beach. And like, I love cats, so maybe that's one of the reasons I've just always wanted to go there, just to see those cats on the beach. But yeah, I really want to go to Greece. Are you ever tempted to eat non-vegan foods? Never tempted. I think once you've been on the diet and felt how good you are on the diet for like a certain amount of time, like maybe a few months, it just, like non-vegan food doesn't appeal to you anymore. And for me, I noticed that the smell of your taste buds change when you change diet, by the way. So the way you taste food is actually different. So I feel like if I was to eat something that's non-vegan now, it wouldn't taste like it used to. It wouldn't be as nice. And I've noticed even the smell of like old like meat and eggs and stuff turns me off. Like it like makes me like a little bit. Like totally fine when I'm around friends and stuff if they're eating that. Like not going to criticize their diet because I don't want them to criticize mine. Everyone's health journey, diet journey is completely different. But yeah, I've just noticed that it kind of like makes me like want to like regurgitate a little. Sorry. What do you order when you're getting takeaway? It changes again, just depending on what I'm craving, but I love falafels and hummus, like a really good fluffy, oily, greasy, fried falafel with hummus. Oh, so good. Or I really like stir fries, like saute, like tahini saute stir fries or peanut saute stir fries. And I also like Thai food and like Indian food and Italian food. So that probably doesn't really help you at all, but that's if I'm like going out to like, you know, really enjoy my food. If I'm going out and looking for a healthy option, I'll just go like a Buddha bowl or like a salad or a acai bowl. Yeah, it just depends what mood I'm in and what I'm actually looking for. But yeah, that probably didn't help you at all, so sorry about that. But oops, that's just my, you know, honest answer. Anyway, thank you so much for all those questions. That was so much fun. I've literally been filming this for too long. Thank you if you've stayed around and watched me babble and go on tangents. But yeah, that was so much fun. I can't believe I did my first Q&A. Thanks for being a part of it. See you next week. And I love you all.